Welcome back to AB Entertainment. Let's run it.
So California is not the only place that's dealing with a wildfire. Check this out, y'all. This right here is in Baghdad. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but check this scene out. You're not going to want to miss this. I don't know. This rainbow came out of nowhere, and it's a double rainbow too. Check this out, y'all. Look at this. Look at the skies. It looks like an apocalyptic scene. Look at the double rainbow. Where the hell did it come from? It looked like it was some type of warehouse that blew up and smoke. You can see all these boxes out there, people trying to move the boxes so they don't catch on fire, you guys. It's a whole conundrum, man. But it looks like an apocalyptic sky. Look at the sky. That shit is moving fast, and there's a lot of wind, so they too are also having trouble fighting the fires. Look at this. What? That's amazing though. With how hot 2025 has started off and cold, are you guys ready for 2026? Because I believe 2026 is going to get here just like 2025 got here, which is extremely fast. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace out.
They have multiple helicopters working on the area. You could see there a water drop on this particular home. I'm a little bit surprised to see that because the home was pretty much going up in flames already, so I'm surprised they did that. But they are probably doing that to cool the fire down and to stop it from spreading a little bit further. And you could see there's another water drop coming now. This appears to be one of the Firehawk helicopters, and they are going to make a targeted and precise water drop right on that balcony, and you could see it's putting most of those flames out, even though the house, at this point it's going to be a total loss, but they're trying to prevent it from lighting those bushes on fire.
Is it a coincidence that there's fires going on everywhere at the same time, or is it like a conspiracy? Also, I never seen a rainbow anywhere near a fire before. That was strange. Real strange.
Today we're here to announce that the promise that we made when we started this, that these criminals would be arrested, they would be prosecuted, and they will be maximally punished, is a promise we are keeping. They went ahead and committed first-degree residential burglary and looting during an emergency and evacuation situation in a house in Mandeville Canyon.
Yeah, I'm about to show y'all some crazy photographs. Get ready, because it's going to get a lot interesting, all right? This is from my friend Angel, okay? My friend Angel has a pretty powerful camera and takes pictures of the sky at sometimes, all right? One night she came across this over here. This is not edited. This is not photographed. This is a real live picture, y'all. What do you guys see over here, okay? Look at this over here, all right? Not to mention the clouds. Look at the clouds. What does that look like to you guys? Doesn't it look like some entities in the clouds? Some kind of, ancient, majestic looking beings? And even this one over here, okay, right? Look at this. Look at this. What is that? Do you guys see that? She zoomed in and she came across this. Why does it look like it have wings? Why does it look like it have wings? And that thing looks pretty massive. It looks pretty massive to me, y'all. and a tail. Bro, are you kidding me? Y'all, do y'all see this? And then the same night, she came across this, y'all. Look at this. The lights going on in the sky, and then these things coming out of it, flying out of it. What is this, y'all? What is going on here? Do y'all see that? There's a lot going on in these pictures. You know how the saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words? Like, I'm kind of speechless. What is going on here? Now, and besides all that, did you guys hear about this portal opening up in Iceland? Y'all see the Aurora Borealis, right? And the sky is fogged out because you can't see the stars. You barely can see the stars. But look, there was a portal that opened up in Iceland. Do you guys see that? I went live earlier and I showed this and I said it looks just like the Disney logo. Y'all remember they said Disney has stopped airing, and then this portal opened up looking like the Disney logo? Everything literally mirrors in the universe, y'all. But look at that. All this stuff is going on, and there's a portal opening up in Iceland. I told y'all, when we see the Aurora Borealis, it's there. They're telling us there's a portal in the sky. There's a city in the sky. And then today we come across this thing, the Great Ear Night Chart, that literally looks like a majestic being, a dragon being. It looked like me a little bit. Look at that, huh? But yes, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this video. We are the Dragon Beings. Y'all know that. We are the Dragon Beings. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all.
Yo, that last clip about the portal, I seen that shit with my own eyes. It was 2010. I used to live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I came outside one night. I think I was like going out of some shit. And as soon as I came outside, that shit was so bright in the sky. I looked up like, what the fuck? And I stared at that shit for like 2 minutes to make sure I wasn't tripping. And yeah, I ain't recorded or nothing. I was just shocked that I seen what I was seeing. But I definitely seen that in reality.
So it's not just loud booms that everybody's hearing everywhere, but now they're hearing like metal screeching on metal or giant trumpets going off. And by the way, this is happening all over the world right now.
I don't get it. I don't know what it is. Okay, listen. Shh. You gotta be quiet. So
And see, that's really weird because all the things happening right now in the United States.
no. What if it's you can't see anything? Oh well, I guess her dad's gonna go over there.
See that little girl right there? She picked up on the vibe and said no. They know a lot more based off energy than you would think. I have a pretty good feeling I know what that is, but I'm not gonna say it. What do you think? Let me know below. Oh, and by the way, they're calling for a major earthquake in California in the next 70 hours. Again, I wonder what that noise could be.
I have no idea what's going on, but listen to this. There's something under the ground, and it sounds like it's about to bust out. It's over here in the field. I've never heard nothing like it.
Crazy things happening in the world right now. Chick-fil-A is the #1 preferred first date spot for American men according to a new survey. The top 5 spots are all actually fast food. The same survey said that 66% of women would prefer having a first date at a McDonald's. Doctors are now warning to not sit on the toilet for longer than 10 minutes. 5 of the top firms in the Plastic Pollution Alliance made 1,000 times more plastic than they cleaned up. A new AI tool was built to sound like an elderly grandmother to waste the time of phone scammers. Salesforce is hiring 1,000 salespeople to sell AI tools that replace salespeople. The first known emperor penguin to reach Australia was found on a beach. A woman married a man who had forgotten they had broken up after he had gotten a concussion. Yale is now teaching a class on Beyonce's political and cultural impact. A sick man was brought to a bank on his hospital bed to confirm his identity. 2 drug dealers are in jail for 12 years after losing their bag of drugs on a train and then reporting it missing.
Did you see the lady reporting live on television regarding the California fires, wearing the upside down necklace? Did you see the craft up in the skies coming out of the smoky clouds above the wildfires? There's a lot of things that are happening that if they happened 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even a year ago, most people would not have even honored the idea of some things that they just don't understand realistically happening and being right in front of us. It has taken the circumstances that we are dealing with, such as the fires, such as these attacks on America, attacks on other parts of the world, for people to finally question everything.
Question everything.
Why is it that you sneer every time you refer to this country? You've done pretty well here. I don't get it.
No, you wouldn't. You're one of the ardent believers, a good American. Oh, there are millions like you. People that plod along without asking questions. I hate to use the word stupid, but it seems to be the only one that applies. The great masses, the moron millions. Well, there are a few of us who are unwilling to just troop along. A few of us who are clever enough to see that there's much more to be done than just live small, complacent lives. A few of us in America who desire a more profitable type of government. When you think about it, Mr. Kane, the competence of totalitarian nations is much higher than ours. They get things done.
Yeah, they get things done. They bomb cities, sink ships, torture and murder so you and your friends can eat off of gold plate. It's a great philosophy.
I neither intend to be bombed nor sunk, Mr. Kane. That's why I'm leaving now. And if things don't go right for you, if we should win, then I'll come back. Perhaps I can get what I want then. Power. Yes. I want that as much as you want your comfort or your job or that girl. We all have different tastes, as you can see. Only I'm willing to back my tastes with the necessary force.
The CEOs are killing our futures. They don't care about anything but lining their own pockets.
Energy has been a lifelong passion of mine. And it sounds like
I'm 18 years old and I want a future.
we will have order restored, more abundance to better lives.
Is here. LA is burning. It is because of fossil fuel companies and big oil billionaires.
I'm fighting for my future. I'm fighting for my little brother. Reject Chris Wright. LA burns. We will fight. Reject Chris Wright. LA burns. We will fight. Reject Chris Wright. LA burns. We will fight.
For some reason now they've decided that they're taking all the airplanes that they've been waiting to take off on these 2 runways. And now we're taxiing back across the airport over to runway 9 for departures. So slowly the aircraft are starting to move back, turn around and go back up to the north, and then we'll go across the ramp over to runway 9. So we'll be moving here shortly, but it's still going to be a little while until we get over that runway. And then, of course, we'll be in line behind about 30 or 40 other airplanes trying to take off. So that's what's about to happen. Like I said, once we get over there and get going, I'll let you know what time we're in Florida.
Now that ain't nothing like what I seen in North Carolina. That's totally different.
Mom. Yeah. Why is it coming through the Earth? Mom, why is it coming through the Earth?
It's being sent to space.
Whoa! What the holy?
What is that?
What just happened?
That is so cool. I caught that on camera.
That's insane.
What was that? What was that, Mom?
Bro, the way this pisses me off so much, did you see the loophole to the TikTok ban for public diplomacy? I've got it right here. The Biden administration added a loophole for some people to be allowed to use TikTok. Oh, but it's about the data, remember? It's about our data. So the document opens up by saying the GPA recognizes the substantial opportunity cost of public diplomacy practitioners' inability to access TikTok, and it's pleased to share the department has approved 2 limited exemptions for the general prohibitions in the use of the platform. Continues, the platform is one of the most downloaded digital platforms globally. It's a primary source for news for audiences around the world, including those under the age of 35. Critical demographic for public diplomacy. Here's the 2 exemptions. The first one is people who are allowed to monitor and analyze TikTok. They're just allowed to lurk. They can't post anything. The second is contracting with digital content creator. Someone that posted about a list and it had like Mr. Beast, Guy Fieri, and a couple of other content creators. It pisses me off so much. This is totally rules for you, not for me. A few years ago, I went through the biggest financial collapse of my life, and I was able to use TikTok as a tool to rebuild. My livelihood is tied to this app. It just shows the government doesn't care about us. Not on this issue, not on any issue. Right wing, left wing, 2 wings of the same freaking bird. Just keep being a good little cog in their machine.
When you come across a true chosen one, you will know that they chosen because they do not look their age. You would think that they like a little baby or something, you know, like they have childlike appearances and features, but they still an adult at the same time. You know, chosen ones age backwards, and like sometimes they even act like children, but in an adult way, you know, because they are children of the universe, okay? So they don't really never see themselves as being older like old people do. As a matter of fact, they don't even really relate to their age because they so chosen, you know, they never getting old. They always getting younger and younger and more youthful as time goes on. everybody else is getting old, but the chosen one is forever young. That's how you know they chosen ones.
I'd have these dreams and they were so lucid. I'd be like walking around the dream and I would know I was dreaming and I couldn't wake myself up and I would try to wake myself up. So then I would try to like dive out of a window to wake myself up or try to like do something that will like jar me awake. And then I would do it and then I would wake up and then I would be in another fucking dream. Dude. And I'd be in my bedroom and I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go up and get some water. And then all of a sudden I realized, oh my God, I'm still in the dream because this isn't the shit on my walls. Whoa. And I'd have to wake myself up again. Fucking gnarly, dude.
It makes you wonder, what is real? If you could live in a perpetual dream, what's going on there? There's something happening, you're experiencing things. Things are happening. Whether you're lying there with your eyes closed or not, there's a bunch of shit that's going on. A bunch of experiences that your senses are taking in that are pretty fucking remarkably similar to real life.
Right.
Like, that's why it's so crazy, because it feels real, right? That's why dreams, like especially lucid dreams, trip you out, because it feels real.
It feels real, but I like that, like when you dream like a really weird dream, you just accept the reality of like when I remember a dream, I'll be like, yeah, I just totally was in this dream and just accepted that I was like riding a rabbit, you know what I mean? Like over a fucking skyscraper to like save Katy Perry's face or something.
Years ago, I used to pick up donations for this one company, right? And I was taking a break one day. I'm like, fuck that, man. I don't like one of my stops. So it wasn't nothing new to me to sleep in the truck. I did it all the time. So this one day I'm sleeping, bright sunny day out, you know what I mean? I'm in this little apartment complex. Boom, I fall asleep. And I ended up in a dream that was like in a dream. So when I woke up, I was like, oh man, I feel well rested and shit. And my little clipboard like on the side, like start the truck up, I put it in gear. And as soon as I put it in gear, I like lift my head up again. I'm like, what the fuck? Looking around, the whole scenario, like it's people walking down the street, everything that was going on, like that was like normal before I went to sleep was going on. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Like pinching myself, like trying to smack myself. I'm like, all right, I'm up. Boom, put it in gear. Now the truck start driving a little bit. I'm about to leave the complex. And then boom, I wake up, lift my head up again, and I'm still in the truck. That shit happened to me probably like, it was like probably about 7 or 8 times. And I had no idea. Like it took a lot to realize that I was actually up when I was up. Like I had to do all of these tests to try to make sure I wasn't still fucking tripping. And yeah, that happened to me about 4 or 5 times in my life. So that shit that he's saying, that yeah, I done been in a dream within a dream within a dream. And it's weird.
This girl claimed to be Cleopatra's friend in a past life, and it's one of the most chilling reincarnation cases in history. In the 1940s, a Kansas couple, John and Mary Carter, had a daughter named Emily. She seemed like any other child until at the age of 6, she began making unsettling claims. I lived in Egypt before. I miss my old home. Her parents thought it was just a phase sparked by her fascination with pyramids and Egyptology documentaries. But things got stranger. Emily began drawing hieroglyphs, saying, "This is my name." When asked where she'd learned them, she would insist, "I just know." Her parents dismissed it as a child's imagination. As Emily grew, her obsession with Egypt intensified. By the time she was 18, she had an uncanny knowledge of ancient Egyptian culture and symbols, despite never formally studying it. For her birthday, her parents decided to take her to Egypt, hoping to indulge her curiosity. Once inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, Emily acted as if she'd been there before. She corrected the tour guide's directions and confidently led the group through corridors. Then she stopped at a hidden doorway and whispered, "This is where I was last." Inside, they discovered an undisturbed chamber and a sarcophagus covered in hieroglyphs. The symbols perfectly matched the ones Emily had drawn as a child. She turned to her parents and said, "This is my name. This is who I was." The family was left in shock, unable to explain the unexplainable. And what she did next left the tourists inside run and scream.
Also, did you hear about that congresswoman that was found? She was missing.
No.
Oh, dude, this is crazy. It's in the state of Texas. She's this congresswoman. She's been missing for 6 months. Her name is Kay Granger. Missing for 6 months, and she is found in a dementia clinic in a nursing home.
What?
So people knew where she was, but didn't report because they wanted to continue things without her. And then she came out and she did a speech. It was almost incoherent.
We watched a TikTok the other day. It was like from CSNBC or something. And they're like, oh yeah, the cabinet for Biden is admitting to knowing that he was in declining health for this serious amount of time. And it's like, no one's surprised.
It's like, so
the bread is in the bakery.
We knew you were lying.
They were gaslighting us. I remember being on like the extra defense and like it was like politically incorrect to acknowledge that he had an issue.
Yeah, so it was
and,
it was like almost ageist. It was like, how dare you? Like, he's our president.
Yeah.
Why would you? It's like, listen, presidents have declining health. We've seen this before.
Yeah.
It's just wild. I don't know. I think I should run for office. I'm going to fix this.
I think you should,
So
yeah.
does running for office actually, like, you have to run?
Yeah,
Never
a little
mind.
bit.
Am I the only person who's not really buying the story? Let me show you why. So let's start with the fact that it was ship 33 that had the issue apparently. Out of all ships, ship 33. In every single angle of the video we have, we see it going with the horizon and not going up and down vertically. All the vertical tapes were people holding their camera the opposite way, like you can see right here. But what if I told you we've been seeing this exact type situation every month for a few months now? Like for instance, this was the one that happened about 1 month ago and they deemed it not a meteor shower, and it happened when all the crazy stuff was happening in the northeast United States, if you get what I'm talking about. Further, do you remember this type of stuff always popping up in the sky? Well, after Starlink came out, they claimed that every single one of these was just Starlink, even though it started happening way before Starlink. All over the place. Then we had people coming out saying, oh, there's whole fleets of interdimensional creatures on the way to Earth. So I mean, is this really ship 33 going straight with Horizon? Oh, it's so fast and gravity will stay up. I doubt it. Plus, keeping the same color the entire time without dimming out. And by the way, did you know that spiritual things make humans act funny? At the same exact time, a few cars drove off the bridge, in Washington, D.C. Again, same time. Not to mention having a full moon 4 days in a row. Look at this from the launch. Do you think that this would make it into space? It's layered up with aluminum foil.
Y a veces se tapa completamente por el humo. Es impresionante cómo se está quemando.
It's no surprise that The Simpsons predicted that too, but it's also not unexpected.
This is cool. Not so sure it's safe. What the? It's shooting way up in the sky. What the heck? That's a heck of a laser.
Okay, guys, we have another strange sighting over the beach in New Jersey. This is a live cam. I sped this up 5x, and then you will see what happens. I've also included the normal speed one after this sped up clip. Did you see that? Watch, and it's gone.
Grabando un ovni en vivo, familia, estoy traumada. ¿Qué es eso?
I don't think that's a Do y'all think that's art or a petrified being?
Definitely not a good time being an astronaut. They're still up there.
I thought they got taken back.
No.
Do you remember? This is like a Mandela effect that's happening.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, we're going to rescue them. Cool.
But then they show someone getting off the capsule when they got back to Earth. This was like a month ago. Because they're like, the astronaut had to be put in a wheelchair and like wheeled to the hospital like immediately. Everyone thought those were the astronauts that came back.
No, but they said it was them. They
That's
said
what I
they
thought.
came home.
Also, they had a conspiracy because they had Christmas decorations.
Yeah, that's the one.
And Christmas hats and stuff like that. And they're like, well, we hope you have a Merry Christmas. They're like, wait a minute. You weren't planning to be up there until Christmas.
Where'd you get the decorations from?
Yeah. They probably have like a box for things.
Or they were handmade decorations at the time.
I thought for sure they came back.
It's weird, man, because I remember
that
they
clip of
Yeah.
him getting up. Like they literally had to, like it looked like he was like almost dead, dude.
Yeah.
And they like put him on like a stretcher.
Can you imagine like suddenly feeling like you weigh 4 times your weight?
Every time I get out of my bed.
That's me after the holidays.
That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.